Steparty journey's been unbelievable, really.
Steparty is going to win.
The ownership group's full of country people who understand how rare it is to get a horse that goes so well. We've all become quite close friends. This bloke's born on the place. To take him and get a Group 1 would be as good as it gets for a country boy breeding his own at home. We've got a long history here, really, on 5th generation. My father, Owen, farmed before me, and I farmed with him, and at one stage we had my grandfather with us as well. We're what we call a mixed farm. We do crops, and we've got sheep.
Good dogs, buddy. Bring him back. Bring him back.
At any one time, we've probably got between 4,000 and 5,000 sheep. A few dogs, a couple of chooks. That's about it. I actually really like it because you're not doing the same thing every day. It's seasonal and changes. Early days, probably 15 years ago, I bred 1 or 2 mares. We got a little bit of success, but in later years, sort of got more established, so I started breeding a few more horses myself. We'd had a lot of horses grow out here and be quite successful, so I was pretty confident we could make it work.
That's a good boy.
It was just a matter of getting the cross right and getting the animal on the ground and growing it out. I sort of concentrated on looking after the mares and raising the young horse, and I sort of really enjoyed it, to be honest. We've had some luck, not all of it, not by any means, but we've had a bit of luck. I bred Steparty myself. He was certainly different to the others. He took your eye. He was very athletic and just a really nice type. He got to yearling age and it was time to sell him. I asked for a bit of dough and I went to a couple of city trainers, and the first trainer I went to, I think he wanted him, but he just wasn't in the position to take him at the time. And I went to another trainer and I'm sure they were happy, but it was just a matter of finding our spot. Paulie Prisca's, he's close by here and we know each other really well. And he's trained other horses for us.
Luna Fox, it's a boil over in the guineas.
Paul done a mighty job of that, and he's always there and he's hands-on, so I just had a lot of confidence that Paul was going to be there watching what's going on and make sure that the horse doesn't sort of get too full of himself.
There's a horse I thoroughly enjoyed riding from a very early age. Yeah, I was always attracted to him, you know. He always just had that little bit of an air about him. I used to call it the I am God look. He just put everything on pause and you had to wait for him. He'd get his head around it and off he went.
It's all Steparty. Steparty bolts in and will win well. Steparty in a sprint to the line is going to win. Steparty's game to bolt it in 3 out of 3 and he's the real deal.
It's sort of like, well, we'll just let this happen, you know. The horse will do the talking, we'll put him in the races and away we went.
Steparty from nowhere. It's going to be a big finish. They hit the line. Steparty has got up to win it. An absolute beauty.
When you live on a farm like we do, we're pretty isolated out here. To have a reason to go somewhere and be part of a group is quite a relief. The owners of Steparty, I think there's about 28 altogether, I think. We're all quite good friends and we sort of have been for a long time. They're racing people, salt of the earth.
Yeah, it's been an absolute luxury to be involved with these guys. Not once has anyone thrown any ideas at me. They've just let me do my job and look after their horse.
Everybody gets along and we've all got a common interest. If we didn't have him, I just don't think we'd be doing the same things. It's just great fun, really.